Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stampin Up demonstrator in Australia. I'm so excited that you're joining me today, so welcome to my channel. I'm sharing with you my card swap for OnStage for Melbourne. I'll tell you a little bit about the event in a little bit. I'm using the Enduring Beauty. Now this can be found on page 38 of the mini catalogue. I'm also using the masks that are part of this set. So the Enduring Beauty decorative masks. So the stamp has the outline and then you can color it in using these masks. It makes it so simple, and you can do them without the stamp as well, so completely up to you. I love using the masks. I'm also using the Wanted to Say dies. These are in the annual catalogue. These are one that sort of doesn't stand out too well in the annual catalogue. I've not long gotten these and I love them. There is a intricate die and then the matting die that goes around it as well. The inks I'm using are Greenny Apple Green, Old Olive, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight and Crushed Curry on this card, but there are other colours that I'm using on the other cards that I'll share with you as well. I'm also using Memento Tuxedo Black ink and the wonderful Stamping Blends. And of course the Simply Elegant trim because it is gorgeous and goes with everything. So I've got my card kit here ready to go. I've got a basic white thick card, crushed curry card and basic black. I'm also using the adhesive back sticky sheets which will help with the die cutting. So with my swaps I'm actually only doing card fronts, but today I'm showing you that I'm creating the full card just so you can see. The demonstrators can just add a piece of basic white thick as a card base and pop it on top and the card's done. So we're starting off, each of these masks, there are 5 masks in the set, and they're numbered. And there's a little, you can see that little notch out of the top of the mask. That is where you line up your card base. So that way every single piece is going to be in the correct spot. So if you want it moved around a little bit, so maybe up the image up a little bit higher, just move it so you're putting the cardstock, adhering the cardstock down to your paper, and then you're always lining up that notch every time to the same spot and it'll work perfectly. So I'm just adding the colors here. We're sort of using Daffodil Delight for the main flower, Crushed Curry as the next color, and then for the stamen area in the flower it's Calypso Coral. And we've got Old Olive and Greenny Apple Green for our layering of the leaves. What I really like about this mask set is it creates that layering effect and the colouring effect of blending without any effort at all, any thought at all, because you're just following each of the masks along, and by following the numbers you're getting the blending that you need. So super cool. So we've got the Daffodil Delight flower, the Crushed Curry flower, the Greenny Apple Green. Now we're going to come in with the Old Olive, and then to finish it off with the Calypso Coral. Now I am using a stamp positioning tool to adhere or to stamp down my main image. This is because I made 50 of these cards and it was just the easiest way to do it. It also is the best way of lining up that image. So you can always sort of stamp with your stamp positioning tool down, stamp it onto your cardstock and then line your image up, or you can place your cardstock down, place your stamp over the top and then bring your stamp positioning acrylic block down and picking it up, and then you can add your ink so you'll get that perfect positioning. But when you're making multiples, it's really important that you do these things in stages and make it so much easier for yourself. So for me, I had a position where all of my basic white pieces went down into the same position, and then I just went through all the colors and then just kept going through. I did one color at a time, so I've got like a blue, a purple, a yellow, a pink and an orangey tone color scheme. So I think that turned out so well though. So here I have my Stamparatus. Now Stampin' Up no longer sell these, but there are plenty of different ones on the market. I have this already lined up in the correct position, but like I said, you could either stamp it down and line it up that way, or place your stamp over the top of your image and then pick it up with the acrylic block. So I'm using Memento Tuxedo black ink. The other really great thing about a stamp positioning tool is that if you don't get a clean, crisp image the first time, you can ink again and then stamp over it again. So, and you're not going to have any of that shadowing because it's not in the exact same spot. So really great tool to have. So I'm taking part in a demonstrator event that Stampin' Up offer I think it's going to be every 2 years now. It's a 3-day event in every market. So there's one in South Pacific in Melbourne, there's one in the US, and there's one in Europe. So excited. It's a 3-day event, Thursday through till Saturday afternoon, and there's going to be the new annual catalogue. We get to see that. We also get to see new products and play with new products. It's also a really great networking get together with fellow demonstrators. You get to meet demonstrators, you get to meet friends that you've had for ages, and that's what I really like about it. You can also meet Stampin' Up family, so for people from the home office, and there's so much great things happen when we're all together. It gets me really invigorated to get my business going as well. Yeah, so, and it's super close. It's in Melbourne, so usually we have to travel, but I have to travel on the train, but you know, it's only an hour, it's only about 2.5 hours, so that's really great. So then I'm going to use the Wanted to Say dies, and I've added the adhesive back paper to my basic my basic black cardstock. This intricate die is really small, and it's just the easiest way to adhere it down to the matting piece. So I've also added that bubble image from the basic white that I've cut out, but because this has that adhesive on it, I'm just going to pull the backing off and then adhere it down to the matting piece of basic white. Made super quick work. I was able to, once I had these die cut out, I could pop them together while I was watching TV and with my husband of a night time. And I will say majority of the assembly of these cards were done just watching TV. So it took me probably about a little over a week, but yeah, really happy how they turned out. And this is super delicate, so honestly, if you were going to add some liquid glue to each one, I would probably end up having liquid glue everywhere. So the adhesive sheets work so well. Now, if you are attending OnStage in Melbourne, I hope that we can meet up. I love to meet new people at these events. So if you are, well, hopefully I've already met you, because I'm not sure. I think this will probably come out after the fact, but it is just one of the perks of being a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I will say it's probably one of the best. I love getting together and, you know, seeing the new catalogue and getting to play with the new products, meeting new friends, seeing old friends, and you know, we always have a lot of fun. Yeah, so if this interests you, you need to sign up and purchase that starter kit, because you've got to be a demonstrator to take part in these get-togethers. So I'm just using my take my pick tool here to grab out those little pieces. But the white background with the black writing really pops out on these cards as well. I've done a mixture of both the silver and gold of the Simply Elegant trim, because you know, some colours work better with some colours. So I've actually stuck the gold with the orange and the yellows, and the silver with the blue, purple and pinks cards. Yeah, so, and once you've stamped the image with the Memento Tuxedo Black, it really pops the image out. Like it's a little plain and boring just with using the masks, but then when you stamp over the top, it really like just stands out. So I've got my sentiment adhered together. I've done a faux bow with my Simply Elegant trim, I'm going to secure that down with some tear and tape, and then I'm going to pop them up with dimensionals. I could have added, you know, a bit of Wink Stella, some embellishments. To me, I thought that the metallic pop was enough. But, you know, if you're going to create this card, maybe you would like to add some embellishments or Wink Stella. It's completely up to you. I really love how these turned out, and I really hope that the fellow demonstrators that I'm swapping with enjoy the card as well. It's always so good to see what everyone else is creating and share our creativity. And I will have videos coming out once I get back from on stage, and we do a video to share my swaps with you. So I look forward to doing that as well. Don't forget, at the end of this video I will share with you the other 4 cards that I've created, the other 4 color combos, so keep with me till then. Now, if you're in need of any of the supplies that I've used on today's card, or any other supplies that you would like, we still have the annual catalogue and the mini catalogue available, as well as online exclusives. So go and check those out in my online store. If you're placing an order, please use the host code for this month. I've got some wonderful customer gifts for shopping with me. You'll receive a handmade card, as well as a bundle tutorial, the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle, which is 12 wonderful tutorials, full color photos, all the measurements and instructions that you need. And if you're spending $65 in product before postage, I'll also pop in the March bundle tutorial as well. So lots of free inspiration there as my customer gifts. I'd love to spoil you as a customer. And yeah, the link is in the description of this video. So here we have it. This is the card. Isn't it stunning? So pretty. Let me share with you the other cards in this collection. So again, Enduring Beauty stamp set with the Enduring Beauty decorative masks. So good. Wanted to say dies are also for the sentiment. Thank you everyone for joining me. I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. Left me a comment if you enjoyed this video, and maybe share with your friends as well. I'll see you all really soon. Bye bye everyone.